Hello everyone. Now we'll discuss about the error in the multiplication of two quantities having errors. So let's start. If we have a physical quantity which we write like this, z is equal to a into b, right? If these are not having errors, this will directly have an accurate value. But if these are having errors, there will be an error in this quantity too as well. So what will we write? For errored case, we can write it like this, and this we can write like this, right? So let's solve the right side, simple mathematics. So this will be a, b, I'm multiplying this whole quantity by a. So this will be plus minus a delta b. Now I am multiplying the whole quantity by this delta a plus minus b into delta a, and this will be plus minus delta A into delta B. Now we know that errors are small, right, as compared to the main quantity. So if we have two small quantities, very small quantities multiplied together, it will be even more smaller. For example, if we take the example of 0.1 and 0.2, these are the errors suppose. If we multiply these two, what will we get? 0.0 2, yes or no? This will be 2 upon 100, that will give you 0.02. So this is even smaller. So what will I do? I'll neglect this term. This will be neglected as this is very small. So I'm rubbing this example which I have taken here. So this is plus minus delta z here, and if I divide the right side by AB and left side by Z, this is not going to have any effect on the equation as Z is equal to AB. So divide left hand side by Z and right hand side by AB, right? So this will be Z plus minus delta Z is equal to AB plus minus A delta B plus minus B delta A. So let's divide. Let's see, whatever we can cancel, we'll cancel. So what will I get? I'll get 1 plus minus delta Z upon Z is equal to 1 plus minus delta. I'm writing this first. This 1 and 1 will also be cancelled. Plus minus will also be cancelled. So I'm getting delta Z upon Z is equal to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B, because this can be written like this by taking plus minus common. So this will be cancelled. So I'll get delta Z upon Z. So what will be the result? The result will be the relative error in the product of two quantities. The relative error is also called as fractional error. Is equal to the sum of the relative errors in the quantities being multiplied, right? So let's take the last case, that is the division. So if I am saying that z is equal to a upon b, then with error this can be written as z plus minus delta z is equal to a plus minus delta a upon b plus minus delta b. From numerator I can take a common. What will I get? 1 plus minus delta a upon a. And in the denominator I can take b common. What will I get? This we know by mathematics, right? So what can I do? Divide left hand side by z and right hand side by a upon b. So what will I get as before? This will be z plus minus delta z is equal to a upon b 1 plus minus delta a upon a upon 1 plus minus delta b upon b, right? So I am dividing it, the left side by z and left side by a upon b. So this will be cancelled and this will be cancelled. What will I get on left side? I'll get plus minus delta z upon z is equal to 1 plus minus delta a upon a 1 plus minus delta b upon b to the power minus 1. Now here we will discuss a concept which is called as binomial theorem. This is a concept of mathematics, right? It says that if we have a very small quantity x, then the expansion of 1 plus x to the power n is given as this plus higher powers of x, which we will not mention here because we are not doing mathematics, we are applying it in physics, right? And higher powers will include x square. X is very small, as I told you that if x is very small, x square will be even smaller and x cube will be even more smaller. So that's why we are neglecting the higher powers of x, as x is very small. Similarly, if we have 1 minus x to the power n, this will be 1 minus nx plus similarly higher powers of x. So for this particular case, we are applying this binomial theorem to the term 1 plus minus delta b upon b. This can be written as 1 plus delta b upon b to the power minus 1, and this can also be written as this. So I have broken down it into two parts to solve it. So this will be 1 plus n is minus 1, x is delta b upon b. So this will be 1 minus delta b upon b. Similarly, if I am talking about this, this will be 1 minus this. So this will be 1 plus delta b upon b. So if I combine these two, so I'll have to rub the board to complete this. So you can take the screenshot for this and then I'll write the further part on the left side of the board. So this can be combined again as this can be combined like this, so these results can be combined like this. We can write 1 plus minus delta b upon b to the power minus 1 can be written. This was broken to get these two results. Now these can be combined together to write 1 plus minus delta b upon b, right? If we mark this as equation 1 and this as 2, so from 2 in 1, I will write plus minus delta z upon z is equal to 1 plus minus delta a upon a into 1 plus minus delta b upon b. This can be multiplied. Here this 1 is left. So this can be written as, so 1 will be multiplied to this will be 1 plus minus delta b upon b. Now this will be multiplied here, so plus minus delta a upon a plus minus delta a into delta b upon a into b. This will again be neglected because this is very small divided by the two main quantities. So this will be very, very small because this will be very small. So now the final result will be, this will be cancelled. So I'll get delta z plus minus taken common will also be cancelled. So this can be written delta a upon a plus delta b upon b, the final result. So the statement is similar to the statement for multiplication. The relative error in the division of two quantities is equal to the sum of the relative errors in the quantities being divided. So in both the cases, multiplication and division case can also be written as quotient case as mentioned in some of the books. So right, so in both the cases the relative errors will be added. We can take another case, the last one. So error in the power. So what does that mean? We have z is equal to a to the power n, then z plus minus z will be the error if this quantity is having error. So from here I can take common a to the power n. So this will be, so taking common from such quantities is clear to you, then this is not a problem for you. Now again this can be opened using binomial theorem since this quantity is small. So this will be 1 plus minus n delta a upon a. Since we know 1 plus x to the power n is equal to 1 plus nx. This is by binomial theorem. Right, so I have used this here. So divide left hand side by z and right hand side by a to the power n. So this will give you z upon z plus delta z upon z is equal to a to the power n upon a to the power n, 1 plus minus n delta a upon a. So this will be cancelled. So we will get, you can see this step. So this will be 1 plus minus delta z upon z is equal to 1 plus minus n delta a upon a. So this will be cancelled, 1 will be cancelled. So you will get, and plus minus will also be cancelled. So you will get the result as delta z upon z is equal to n delta a upon a. So for fractional error in the power of a quantity, this will be equal to power multiplied by the fractional error in the quantity. So that's all for the combination of errors. Hope you understood the topic. That's all for now. Have a nice day.